Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, May 13th. I'm Liz Snyder. Here's a brief look at the news. A powerful storm ripped through western Kenosha and Racine counties Monday afternoon, resulting in high wind, hail, and flooding. The National Weather Service issued a tornado warning at 4:45 p.m. when a rotation was spotted in the Bonners Lake area in the town of Burlington, but no tornado was confirmed. The heavy rain flooded many city and county streets, including a stretch of Highway 45 in Paris, where a man was reportedly rescued off the top of his vehicle. The Kenosha City Council voted Monday to annex at least 350 acres in the town of Paris in an effort to bring a developer promising 500 jobs. The land is just west of I-94 near Highway 142. Bringing the land to the city will allow for water and sewer lines to be brought to the area, as well as the potential for financial incentives for the developer. It is not yet known what type of business is looking at the land. The annexation will be complete by July 7th. The state has an extra 2 weeks to file information with the Federal Appeals Court on why it should reverse an earlier ruling overturning Mark Jensen's conviction for poisoning his wife. Julie Jensen died in 1998. Mark Jensen was convicted in 2008 of poisoning her in their Pleasant Prairie home. Before her death, Julie Jensen made statements and wrote letters pointing the finger at her husband were anything to happen to her. Those letters were used as evidence in the trial, something the federal district judge used as his basis to overturn Jensen's conviction. Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen said the extension was needed because of a large number of high-priority cases with briefs due in a short time and the length of time it takes to find information in the large Jensen case file. A Kenosha doctor who asserts that United Hospital System's CEO was involved in organized crime must pay damages and could face jail time if she continues making public statements of that type. Angela Montemurro will likely have to pay more than $80,000 to United Hospital System and its CEO after a Racine County judge ruled in the system's favor on defamation and breach of contract claims. Montemurro has several active claims against the hospital in other jurisdictions and with administrative agencies. She will be allowed to continue filing information in those cases, but should not initiate anything else without the court's approval. A local care facility celebrated the start of National Nursing Home Week by honoring its oldest resident on Monday with a pre-birthday party and balloon launch for Virginia Ruffalo. She turns 102 on May 22nd. The Kenosha native soaked up the sun at Hospitality Nursing and Rehabilitation Center as fellow residents, staff, and nearby elementary students launched 102 balloons and sang happy birthday. Ruffalo was born in 1912, the same year Boston's Fenway Park opened, the Girl Scouts of the United States of America were founded, and New Mexico and Arizona joined the Union. Bradford softball fell to Oak Creek on Monday. David Marin has the story.
Ellie Bernero pitches for the Bradford softball team during a 5-3 Southeastern Conference loss to Oak Creek on Monday in Kenosha. Bernero absorbed the tough luck loss and gave up just one earned run on 4 hits with 11 strikeouts in the complete game effort. Bradford dropped to 12-8 overall and 8-2 in the SEC. David Marin, Kenosha News.
What's trending today? It appears Mayor Keith Bosman is now on board with a modified plan to install a free public Wi-Fi service in the downtown area. What do you think? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
Kenoshan Irving Wallace was a screenwriter and best-selling novelist who wrote nearly 30 books before his death at the age of 74 in 1990. Wallace was a graduate of Kenosha High School back in 1934, and several months after his graduation went on to an adventure of a lifetime. Along with high school mate Vladimir Hordovitz and Paul Beam of Cedarburg, the trio drove an old jalopy on primitive roads to Mexico City and flew into El Salvador. There, led by natives, they hiked into the Honduras jungle in search of the fabled Fountain of Blood. Finding success, the trio returned home in 1935, and Wallace had a great story to write, which he sold to a magazine. For the Kenosha News, I'm Diane Giles.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. The Kenosha Area Convention and Visitors Bureau wants people to submit photos of what they love about Kenosha. James Lawson has the story. And Jill Roselle is touring the Sheriff's Department's new mobile command unit. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check kenoshanews.com for all the details in these stories and more. I'm Liz Snyder with the Weekday Report.